Well, folks, Antonio T. Smith Jr. is doing it again.
He's done it again.
Yes, he has. Giving away so much knowledge just to help you succeed. Walk out of the middle class. Become a multimillionaire. He is giving away his book just for you.
The name of that book? The Richest Man in the Trash Can. You want to make sure you get this book. Here's why.
If you are someone who is tired, frustrated, irritated of the day-to-day schedule of waking up, going to work, going back home, going to sleep just to do it all over again, not being able to spend time with your family, you just got married, you just had kids, or you take care of your parents and you're not there to do it, this is the book for you.
And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? This book is free 99. Yes, you heard me. Free 99. Okay? All yours for free.
Yes, free 99. All you have to do is just pay shipping and handling.
That's it.
$9.95 just to get your free book. This book is a life changer. I'm trying to tell you guys, everything in this book is what Antonio taught myself and Grace that enabled us to retire. Yes, we are retired and we haven't even hit our 40s yet.
Woo!
I'm just saying.
I got a few months to go. Don't worry about it.
Shh. Don't nobody need to know that, girl. You don't look it.
That's it.
Go get it. Go get it and walk yourself out of the middle class into the life you deserve. Walk yourself into abundance. Abundance is freedom, and this book is your journey out.
You can plant better.
You can dominate.
Well, as Phil was just saying, that report hit hard. That report hit hard. Typically, you have to search for the report of unemployment. Now it's so much of news. You just got to go to your timeline. 10 years of spectacular U.S. job growth. 10 years wiped out in 4 weeks. 10 years. 10 years. Unemployment, we typically get this about every Thursday. 10 years, y'all. I already took the liberty to highlight this for you. I will read this for you. The number of people filing for unemployment climbed by another 5.2 million last week, as the toll of the nation's economic dive amid the pandemic continues to mount. That number is down from the revised 6.6 million in the week that ended April 4th. But in the past 4 weeks, a total of 22 million have filed jobless claims, nearly wiping out all of the job gains since the Great Recession. I don't know what to tell you about that. I do know it's time for me to reiterate. All of you need to expand. They probably haven't figured out how to tax it. Oh, you're talking about Bitcoin. Yeah. Got you. The cryptocurrency, blockchain. You know they haven't figured it out. Ladies and gentlemen, the first thing on my meeting is I got to make a correction in the company. And this is now going to be the first thing. All of you need to expand. Are you hearing me? Even my staff. Grace, more videos. More math videos. No. I need y'all to get me. Whatever you're doing, Law, do more. More. You did 16 videos in 16 different outfits yesterday. You're expanding properly. Okay? You're expanding properly. I just got able to fit 16 outfits, and I had to shrink a little bit. You understand? I had to shrink so I could fit 16 though. Honestly, all of you need to expand. This is not the time to contract. I know that sounds like motivation talk. There's only one way out this situation. Sell more of your stuff. I want to keep saying that until it washes over you and makes you feel at ease with your situation.
Antonio?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Phil.
I think I mentioned before that I had a general manager in my company at one point, and he had his MBA in business and all this happy noise. And he failed to tell me he wasn't making payroll taxes. I ended up owing the IRS about $35,000 in back payroll taxes I didn't know I owed him. And we were having a meeting, and he looked at me and he says, Phil, I don't think we could sell our way out of this. I looked at him and he said, listen, that's the only way we're going to get out of this. We don't have any other option. We have to sell our way out of this, but there is one thing I can do that can help us. He goes, what's that? I go, you're fired.
and I'm sure you sold your way out of it after you fired him. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I
made a deal with the IRS that I'd pay him $850 a month, and they called me and they say, I just made sure I sent that check every month. And they called me and they said, Phil, why'd you send us this check? I said, well, you told me to send you $850 every month. They said, well, you're all paid up. I said, really? They said, yeah. He said, most people never pay this off. I said, I just told you, if you let me, if you shut my business, you'll never get your money because I'm unemployable. That's what I told the IRS. I said, I'm unemployable. So if you close me up, you don't have a chance of getting your money. The only shot you have to get your money is let me continue to do what I do. So when they said that I was all paid up, I said, good. I said, could you rip up the check because I need the money someplace else?
I know that's right. Wow. Y'all, pay attention to Phil had about 5 teaching points in what he just said. Fire what is putting you in a bad situation. What or who. Doesn't matter. Let that go. Do you really need the $150 a month internet? I'm not saying you don't need internet. Do you really need it to cost $150 a month? Do you? Do you really need that version of the cloud space? Do you? The only way out of this is to expand. There is no other way. You must sell your way out of this situation. I love the way Phil said that. This is true, y'all. This is just to give you 13.8 million people were jobless in the Great Depression. Now, in fairness to those numbers, there were not 7.8 billion people on planet Earth, law, and there wasn't 323 million Americans. But now we just about equal. If you adjust, actually, you don't even have to adjust for population because a dollar was more then. Since the dollar is about 93% devalued from 1929, we don't even have to adjust. The inflation rate and the devaluing of a dollar takes away the population and the adjustment. Don't even need to do that. 22 million and counting. And I watched a video yesterday. It was actually John Oliver. I watched John, or maybe it was John Oliver. Yes. I watched John Oliver yesterday. I'm trying to find it. You can't even get through unemployment. There are people calling and waiting for 2 weeks just to get through. So this isn't, yes, he is. Yes, I love John Oliver. This isn't slowing. This isn't slowing. 22 million people. That's 1 in every 10 Americans. Let's process that for a second. And that has nothing to, and remember, whenever you hear unemployment numbers, it's not ever, in fact, I'll show you how inaccurate these numbers always are. Wrong screen. I'll show you how not unemployment is the way it comes out. This is, whenever y'all hear 22 million or unemployment rate this, I want to show you something. I'm going to highlight a sentence for you in this article that I read. It always creates immediate red flags for me, but I know better. This sentence right here. I'm going to read out loud for those of you just listening in the audible. The dramatic reversal. Actually, I'm going to read the paragraph above so it makes sense. I'm going to read the paragraph above so it makes sense. But in the past 4 weeks, a total of 22 million have filed jobless claims, nearly wiping out all the job gains since the Great Recession. The dramatic reversal followed a decade of spectacular growth in jobs that brought the unemployment rate to near 50 lows. Everybody pay attention to this part. Along with record low jobless rates for blacks and Hispanics. I want you to process that sentence. Growth in jobs that brought the unemployment rate to near 50 lows. And then there's a preposition here that says alongside with blacks and Hispanics at, near lows too. The unemployment rate never includes, and there's reasons, I don't want to go into it, but it never includes the total unemployment rate. The black unemployment rate in New Orleans alone is 45%. Just look it up. That's not, statistics are typically just made up. I'm not making that up. Alone. Black unemployment typically is somewhere around 27, 34%. Y'all, people out here hurting. Now, I want to, Grace, Deanna, Reggie, we made a mistake yesterday that I didn't like. So I want to fix that. I want to set a new standard. It wasn't a character mistake or something. It was just a system mistake. It was nobody's fault, just a system mistake. This is going to be our way of combating part of this problem. The first thing on my agenda, and I'm so coming back to unemployment, the first thing on my agenda is from now on, I'll copy and paste it first because I want you to read along with me. Now, this is for my company and my team, but I strongly advise you all to do something similar. Strongly advise. Grace, read it out loud. No, actually, you don't have. No. You're not audible. If you read it, you're gonna miss it. Cause that ain't how you learn. Deanna, you read it out loud. But I just couldn't chat.
Don't tell my secrets, man.
Yeah. Look, y'all. Grace has no reading comprehension whatsoever. She's a mathematician. Okay. She's a mathematician. You tell her some numbers, she got that the first time. She got to read some 3 times again. If I get her to read it, she ain't going to understand what she read. So, Deanna, you read it to Grace and all of us.
We need to micromanage the complete process from start to finish for the next 1 million customers that come through the system.
1 million customers. That means that for the next 1 million, what we already done doesn't count. For the next 1 million customers that come through this system. You understand? In fact, I'm going to change that. 7 million. The next 7 million customers. I'm going to change that. Let me change that in my notes too. The next 7 million. That's what I'm going to do. The next 7 million. I'm going to change it from 1 million to 7 million. Yesterday I said 1 million. Today I'm saying 7 million. There's a reason. There's a reason why, and I'll break it down. The next 7 million. That means, Law, we don't get the break until 7,000,001. We don't get to trust technology until 7,000,001. I'm not saying we don't use it. I'm saying we don't trust it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's not trustworthy. The operative word there, the first verb in that sentence is micromanage. We're going to micromanage, not the people, I didn't say micromanage you, Grace. I didn't say you, Reggie. What does it say, Grace? Micromanage what?
The complete process.
So if you fall in that process, if I fall in that process, Deanna, you, Reggie, whoever falls in that process is subject to micromanaging. No one's exempt. Got me? That means every funnel needs to be micromanaged. Here's what I mean by that, Grace. A lead comes in. I need a report if that lead was called and how soon. You know what I'm saying? And then your notes, just send them to us. Deanna, that means we need an efficient system to have her notes, and copy and paste ain't good enough. You understand? Her notes become a psychological profile. We're already doing it, but I need it more efficiently. Every time she takes notes, and she takes detailed notes, or every time you take notes, you take detailed notes, that's now a psychological profile for that customer, to where we can only talk to that customer in their language. And I also need, Grace, I need you to write down, in fact, Deanna, I think we're doing some training videos tomorrow, right? I need you to write down for me how to create a psychological profile for each lead. And we're going to teach that. Why do we need to teach that, Grace? Because we're about to hire a bunch of people, and they need to be micromanaged because they're in the process. You understand? Every single place. I need to know if this person just got laid off. I need to know if they got whatever it takes. And that's just when an email hits the system. Yeah, and I want this so efficient. I want to know how many systems we have, because I don't know. I want to know how many systems we have. And I want these systems, I want them compartmentalized and prioritized. You know what I mean by that, Grace?
You can go ahead and explain a little further.
Okay, I got you. Them SAT words, I understand. I confuse myself a little bit. That means I want each system broken down by the department or section or process that happened in the company, and I want that titled. That means when Reggie gets an inbox, that's a new system, or that's a new department, and we're going to have to see how the system works for that department, and then duplicate that system of how to respond to people in inbox. Why? Because it's going to be fantastic to be able for Reggie. The more I can keep Reggie content creating, and the more I can keep salespeople salesing, is the more efficient things will be. You understand? When Grace has to make a sales call, it would be scheduled for you instead of you having to schedule it yourself. Imagine being able to walk to a qualified lead that's scheduled on your calendar day after day. That'd be fantastic. That'll save you a lot of time too. You'll know when you can do math videos. You understand what I'm saying? But I can't do none of this. Well, we can do this, and we're already doing it, but we're doing it effectively. Now I want to do it efficiently. Effective is McDonald's. Efficient is Whataburger. That's a Texas metaphor that I believe they got. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Effective is your favorite steakhouse. Efficient is your grandmother's steak or your favorite chef's steak made just for you. There's a difference. Efficiently is doing something right and perfect. Effective is just getting it done to desired results. And nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I want you to effectively do some things. But for this next 7 million customers, I believe that if we do this for the next 7 million customers, that means we're going to have to adjust law 7 million different times. It's also going to give us 7 million psychological profiles. And we will have a very accurate description of who is in this company, what kind of customers we have, what they're going through. And also, I just showed you all yesterday that 7 million puts $2 billion cash in this company every year. Cash flow. Not net worth, cash flow. So I'm now making phase 1 efficient. You understand? Getting to million, that's really hard. It's easy and it's hard at the same time. Concept is easy, but it is hard. Getting to 2 million is harder. 10 million, hard. 100 million, hard. Once you get enough, it starts getting easier. Get to 1 billion, you're probably going to get to 50 billion. You get to 50 billion, you're definitely getting to 100 billion. There's no way around it. Wealth creates wealth. You don't have to do anything. The money will just do itself. All right, Deanna. Most of this is going to come on you getting with me, freeing me up, and we're going to get this done. Now, the good thing is, this is what I want you to do. The easiest way to do this, Reggie, Grace, Deanna, just write down everything you're doing. For the next week, easiest way to do it, write down everything you're doing. Because what it also lets me do is it lets me make your job easier because you're probably doing something that you don't like to do that wastes your time. And now you get to tell me about it. Anybody catch that? Because that was powerful. Yes. I probably have you doing something that is a total waste of your time. I'm pretty sure I do. And if I can get rid of it, we will. Got it? All right. This is the point of micromanaging the process. You get it? That's the point. It's not to make you work harder. Write this down. Let me know what's there. Let me know what you hate so I can get it off you. Reggie hates rules. I got him off him. He likes edge ups. I make sure he can keep getting them. Make sense? All right. All right. Every single, go ahead. Where you at? Every single part of this system needs to be micromanaged. Go ahead, Grace.
I was just saying he did it. Yeah, he loves that jump. You see?
Oh, yeah. You got your nice over there.
You got your nice over there.
Well, you tell him, I got quarantine hair. God dog it. You tell him I could feel the hair on the back of my ears. That ain't supposed to happen. That's irritating. You tell him he's slipping. You slipping. Nah, dog. You can't just be edging up your favorite. Nah. All right. Very important. Deanna, seriously, this is one thing that you have to do way past the spirit of excellence. Now all of you have your responsibility. On the front end, we'll call yours, you and Reggie, we'll call you, Grace and Reggie front end. Deanna will call you back end. But you're going to have some front end stuff too. Okay? That means every coaching session, I need to know about them systems. How are we working that? How are you putting stuff in my calendar? I need to know the system for that. You understand? Anytime there is customer engagement, I need a system for it. I need to know what the system is. And please don't underestimate, Deanna, when you put something in my calendar, that's customer related. That's how it got there. Yes, see, that's why I'm bringing it up. I can see from your face. We only make money because of customers. If something is in my calendar, it means a customer has made me move. So I don't want you to think just monetary transactions. You know what I'm saying? Just at the, all right, you got it. All right. I want you to just think just at the front register. That's why I brought up when Reggie get an inbox. That's a customer transaction. When they go into a funnel, that is a customer transaction. Steve got something yesterday that didn't work, right? That was Steve, right? All right. Did we fix it, Grace? I know I fixed it. I know Deanna fixed it and good. So that was 3 different fixes. It had to be fixed on 3 different levels. Explain what you had to do on the back end that no one's going to get, Deanna. Nobody is going to get but you. Well, they'll get a little bit, but you get the point.
I had to go in and first I had to go in and check the sales funnel to see where the disconnect was, and then where the disconnect was. So I had to literally go into Thinkific and create the call to action, or add the call to action button so that they can go in and check out.
Because that was the problem in itself. The problem in itself. Basically, it was view only. Basically. Call to action makes it not view only. You understand what I'm saying? But that tells you something. I need my system for call to action buttons. Landing page. You understand what I'm saying? I need the system. I need to micromanage. Listen, this is hard work. This is not going to be comfortable. You want to be comfortable? You want to be a billionaire? Okay, let me talk to Law. I know Law. Okay. Unmute your mic, Law. They didn't. I thought they was with me. I thought I would have got an amen or something out of that. You want to be comfortable, Law? You want to be a billionaire?
I definitely want to be a millionaire. My mindset hasn't gotten a billionaire yet.
Well, fair enough. You want to be comfortable. You want to live every last one of your dreams. How's about that?
There you go. I'm with you on that one. Okay. It will equate to being a billionaire.
There you go. Maybe that's why they was quiet. Maybe that billion was too high. I apologize. You might be right about that. You might be right. In order to live every last one of your dreams, and dreams is just energy, you must expend the same amount of energy to get to your dreams. If we micromanage the process, not just the sales process, the total process of the next 7 million customers, okay? The next 7 million customers, then we'll be great. I'll be able to tell Satish, I want the software to look like this because I got 7 million people of human data. You understand? I can manipulate the software around 7 million micromanaged processes. Go ahead, Phil.
Money follows energy.
Yes, sir. All day, every day. Y'all got it? Money follows energy. All day, every day. Remember that, y'all. This is important. I wanted to start today. It's real easy. Just write down everything you do. Reggie, let me know when something is in your way. Yeah, let me know that. Let me know when something's in your way. Let me know when something's not in your way. Let me know when you would like to take charge in this area, because your energy gets on fire more when you can own this level of something. I get it, because I work like that. I don't do well if I don't own it. So I respect if you tell me something like that. You understand what I'm saying? I fully respect that. But hey, I heard what you said. Would you mind moving out my way real quick for a long time? Right? I only come back when I
get out my head this morning. just stop with the Jedi mind tricks.
You know,
Yeah.
right?
That's why you ain't getting no edge up.
I so need one, boy. I tell you, I've been shaving my face just to make it look like I got a haircut. You know you're desperate. Like, maybe if I keep this together, it looks groomed. Okay, go ahead, Satish and then Michelle G.
Yes. So when everyone documents what they're doing and what all steps they're following, I will also pick up that document and create instructions for the system so that anything we can automate that will be incorporated in the system itself. So we don't have to redo that stuff. Yeah.
No, that's perfect. So let me back up real quick because I forgot to expound on Deanna. I said, y'all, Reggie, Grace front end, Deanna back end. That's kind of what I meant on the back end, because I'm going to give this software hell. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all listen to me. Let me just go ahead and be upfront. Satish, I am going to make your life harder. That is my job. Okay? There is no way that I am not going to make this software adjust to my drive. There's no way. It's impossible. All right? Because I understand one thing. Technology has one purpose, y'all, to make human life easier. That's it. That's all technology does. That's all. And if I got to struggle for 7 million customers, so does the technology, and so does the engineer.
Yeah. I will not stop until you say system is perfect.
I probably would never say that. So there you go. There it is. Just be like, in fact, my perfect beat, it's perfect. And then 10 hours later, you know what? I thought of something, right? Right there. It's just I do it to Grace all the
10
time.
hours is too much. 10 hours is too much.
Yeah. Good stuff. Deanna, this is where you got to be. This is where I require a more you. You're doing fantastic. Don't get it twisted. But what I just set in motion requires a billionaire you, not a millionaire you. Everybody else gets to grow. You can't. You have to become right now. It's just the way it is. I didn't ask for it. Apparently you agreed to follow me before you got here. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's what you said in the great realm of the absolute. So, you're mad at yourself. I ain't did that. That was you. You know what I'm saying? You did that. But the system gets to grow. You got to become right now. That means you're going to have to find out. You just got a whole big, you're going to be the president of the United States. Let me tell you what I mean by that. The president is the head of the military, the head of diplomacy, the head of the judicial system, the head of the state. You got to go out there and throw the baseball. He's the head politician. He is the head diplomat. He is the head foreign exchange. Like, there's so many, not foreign exchange, but foreign policy. Seriously. I'm serious. We ask a lot of the president. They got like 5 different hats they have to wear, and they got to switch them every day. It's the truth. 5, 6 times a day. Most people don't know that, but it's the truth. You're going to have to be what Grace needs, be what Satish needs, be what Reggie needs, be what Phil and Susan need, and then somehow influence me to slow down, pay attention, speed up, get this done. Wait, this needs your immediate attention now. You understand? Because it is widely known I couldn't even be in this spot if I didn't move too fast. Let me make sure you unmute your mic, God dog. I don't care your background, dogs. Let me hear it. You understand? All right. You're gonna have to do this. You understand?
Yes, I do.
It's going to require more of you. You're going to work harder than you've ever worked. And when do I want this done?
Now.
Outstanding. You are doing good. You pass go, you get to collect $200. Outstanding. Good stuff. All right. You get it later. Yes.
Quick sidebar. I got 2 of the 3 deliveries that I've been expecting.
Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. You're telling me my money has materialized. I understand. Good stuff. All right. Let me double back real quick. Share my screen again. 10 years of spectacular U.S. job growth nearly wiped out in 4 weeks. Everybody listen to me. Now more than ever, your brand must address that because no one cares about anything else. Now more than ever, your brand must address this. No one cares about anything else. There's only 2 ways to address this. Distract me from it or help me escape out of it. I'm now talking to everybody. You need to become a comedian like Reggie and make me forget that I just lost my job. You understand? Because he finna lose with these skits. He think he finna beat me, but it ain't finna work. You understand? It ain't finna work. We set up a challenge yesterday. It's all good. He don't even know. I hate losing, so I'm not gonna lose. It's all right. It's all right. You gotta distract me, or you gotta let me escape. You gotta help me escape. How did you know that Apple's launching? Yes. Apple's launching a new iPhone. Tempest pointed out yesterday. Tempest is too funny. Tempest said, Apple with Birdman hands, that's a rapper, did this here. Oh, you got your stimulus check. Get this iPhone. That's what Tempest said. That's too funny. Reggie just privately, typically I keep these private messages privately, but he wants to point out that he beat me in 2K20 privately. So, I just go ahead and put that out there in public. Yes. If I wouldn't record it, I'd drop an F-bomb right here and tell him what I think of his win, but we won't do that on this here. Your business needs to be addressing this. Satish, how are you addressing this? How is your brand addressing this? Mayuri, how is your brand addressing this? How? How are you telling Indians, I got you? What product can you attach yourself to? How can you bend and move your company like water to address the current needs? Does that have to be the new direction of your company? No, but it certainly will fund the direction you love for your company. So while you got releasing complacency, Can you tie that also into I'm unemployed? Can you help me can you help me land a good job? Who out there is teaching people how to do a Zoom interview, job interview? I haven't seen it yet. It's going to become a class or a course soon. Someone's going to wise up. True. Someone is going to wise up and say, hey, you know what I can do? I think I need to teach people how to boom. Only reason it hasn't happened yet because we ain't lost yet. There are a lot of different things changing. I've been reading last night. I read some incredible stuff that I absolutely couldn't imagine was being affected by what's going on. I was shocked. I saw something online that blew my mind, and it's happening right now. Zoom or video doctor visits. Holy crap. Do you know how much the medical industry does not need to change anything? They don't have to. They should. But they don't have to because you're going to keep eating sugar and getting sick. But they don't have to do nothing. This is why when you go into most hospitals, you time travel back into 1950. If you want to time travel in the middle of the week, go to church or the hospital. I know I ain't lying. But, see, I just be saying the stuff. That's all right. I'm going to stop. But seriously, you just time travel. They saying you're setting appointments. And then your doctor is looking at you through a computer and diagnosing you. Let me tell y'all something. That is not going to go anywhere. You understand me? Why would it? Can I tell you why it won't go nowhere? Because now a doctor, first off, you can get rid of any sexual harassment suits, right? Don't have to worry too much about malpractice suits, okay? They'll find different ways. Lawyers always find. Lawyers are like marketers. They always find a way to break a system. That's what lawyers do. But I can go from seeing 30 patients a day to 300. Yeah. And you know what I can do? If I own my practice, y'all gonna love this. I don't need 15 nurses. I need 3 and 2 alternates. And I can hire younger nurses at cheaper prices because they know how to use technology. I only need nurses to screen my appointments that's on Zoom. Oh, y'all ain't hear me. You heard it here first. Somebody like me is going to figure out that they doctor, they PhD. I could do my whole medical practice 100% online and save overhead. Instead of paying all this electricity bill and all this equipment, all I need to be able to do is write scripts. You know how many, y'all, the first thing I would do if I had a PhD in medicine is I would open up, you ready for this? A minor clinic. Y'all heard of those before? A little emergency room you can go to that's real. A little emergency you can go to. You know what I'm talking about, the little minor clinic? Yeah. I would open up, you know, what'd you say, Law? What's it called? It's something, you know what I'm talking about. Urgent care. That's it. I will open me up for urgent care 100% online. Tell me your symptoms. That's all they do anyway. All they do is follow the book of symptoms. I would absolutely do that. Go ahead, Phil.
It's already happening. I have a friend who runs 2,000 nursing homes and long-term facilities, and they're already doing that internally. Here's one for you that you're going to see a complete change in: television production. Now you're not going to have to go into the studio and have somebody do lights and have somebody do the audio, have somebody do your makeup, have somebody do that, because we're seeing now with these interviews we see all the time that we can do this, and it's maybe not that good visually, but at least the content's there. So you're going to have these television production studios that charge you X amount a minute to go in there and rent them. Those are going to be out of business. And then all the infrastructure that goes around that television production, that's all going to change. So there's just another one.
Well, and it's really more real, like as is. People are as is. On all the TV shows now, it's as is. You know, you see how they really look without all the lighting and all the things. And that's better, you know. They're real people, not all done up. The other thing that is going on. What was I? Oh, the schools. I don't know. It's you know, we know this. It's been going on, and we've been hearing it. But it's been the top of the news today about, you know, the ACT, SAT test. The kids can't take them. Parents are rethinking because school's going to start back online, and they may have gap years. So what are those kids going to do on the gap years? They need to stay in learning. So those gap year kids, those kids that aren't going to college next year, they're ripe for learning from ATS.
My brain was already going off when he was talking about it. So I heard gap year, I was ready. Yeah, new normal. Satish mentioned me and said he has a friend that does online cooking sessions and charges people to book their sessions while preparing their meals. Online cooking, y'all. Nothing will be the same again. Go ahead, Satish.
And also here doctors are conducting virtual online consultation and also online yoga classes. So they monitor, they watch you, what you do, and they guide you how to do it and all that. So Divya also attends a couple of yoga sessions. Yeah.
If that's the case, trainers are going to start doing it. The physical trainers, the what you call them? You know what I'm talking about, Law? You know, people get you muscles.
Fitness trainers.
It's already done.
Fitness trainers.
YMCA is already doing it.
Already doing it.
Doing it now. There's Peloton. I was telling you back before, you can join that for free right now, and there is every type of exercise that you can do. I don't know if any of you joined that, but that's, and then, you know, my instructor, she just, you know, out of the goodness of her heart is doing Zoom classes for us so that we all stay together. Yeah.
Y'all know what I would do? You know, two industries that I would, you know, I'm going to give y'all two ideas right now. For barbershops or beauty shops, one and the same, and dentists, I'm going to hook you up. Both of these places, what they really want you to do is buy the stuff on their shelves that they package themselves. Sure, the haircut is okay, but if you can get the shampoo that I pay for, come on now. Sure, me cleaning your teeth is okay, but if you can get my brand of cleaner, if I was a dentist, I would say, Law, let me see your teeth. And he smiles like, oh, you're doing good, you're doing good. Oh, they're so white and perfect. I tell you what, yep, you're doing good. Okay, open. Okay, now put the camera in a little closer. Let me see, lift it, just a little, okay, I don't see any cavities. Good, you're doing a great job. This is what I'm going to do, La. I want you to take I'm going to write you, listen, you hear that? I want to write you a prescription for it. I want to fill this out. I want to ship you, instead of paying the $45 for cleaning, what I'm going to do is I want to send to you the cleaning that you can do yourself, and it's going to come with instructions and a video as well how to do it. And it's going to be half the price. And Law's going to go, half the price? Well, yeah, you want to maintain those whites, don't you? Yes, half the price. And right there, I just created a whole new dentist platform. And there's so many different people that would love to dentist themselves and save money. All right, Michelle, then Chris Holmes.
The first, I had a question about, are we still using the same link for them to sign up? That's the first question. And then two, there are several people who are actually doing that as far as the cosmetology. That they're doing makeup and they're doing the shampoo and conditioner because they decided to go to natural, to making all natural shampoos and conditioners and stuff. So
Good stuff. Good stuff. Yes, we are using the same link. Just get with Grace or Dana, whoever's that person for you, and then we'll make sure you have it and get all the stuff. And then once May, June-ish hits, then you'll have a link dedicated for you, and then your bank account will be able to be set up in your what we will call the dashboard as well, so you can get direct deposits. Surely, y'all like direct deposits? Yes. All right, outstanding. Direct deposits made Reggie sit up. Direct deposits, he likes that kind of talk. Chris Holmes, let me hear from you.
Well, I saw something in my email and I was like, this is interesting, and it shows how people are innovating. But this one company did a small business, well, planning to do a small business virtual expo, and they're actually charging people to have actual virtual booths with several different webinars to give, I guess, each booth an opportunity to speak, a keynote speaker, daily access to registration. I ain't gonna lie, I'm stealing this. I'm just gonna be honest.
That's it. Do that, man. Steal it.
Virtual speed networking, chat lounge, and network. Meetups, business card exchange, and all that. And then on top of that, a virtual happy hour live DJ. I was like, that's clever as heck. They brought the experience to the screen.
Now listen, this is what I would do right now. I would target quarantine. Now, keep in mind, I am a capitalist that doesn't follow rules. That's how my brain works like this. I have no rules. I don't follow them. And I'm a capitalist. I would absolutely target extroverts in quarantine. I would. I have a team of 7 good-looking people. I would. And I have those 7 good-looking people be funny, like Reggie. And I'd call it something like drink and laugh. Sure would. And I'd get those extroverts for an hour. Because you need people interaction. We got you. Girl, jump on this Zoom. We're going to drink together and we're going to laugh together. Sure would. I promise you there's a market for that. Because extroverts are dying in quarantine right now. Don't target introverts. We don't need that. We don't need that. Don't be bothering us. Somebody just messaged me and said, thanks, I'm stealing it. Yep, good. That's yours. There's too much opportunity out here. Too much opportunity out here. Which leads me to the last thing, Marie. And I'm going to let you all help me with this. I have 3 new courses, and they're long. I'm not even sure if we can call them courses. You know what? Let me not say much more. Laura, I'm going to come to you first. I'm not going to say much more. I don't want to lead the witness. Objection, y'all. He's leading the witness. I don't want to do that. Okay? They are called, in order, Affiliate Marketing Mastery, Digital Marketing Mastery, Social Media Mastery. Okay? That's what they are. Affiliate marketing, digital marketing, social media marketing. All updated. Okay, I got you. Affiliate marketing, digital marketing, and social media marketing. All updated for 2020. All right. She's excited. Okay. Who would like that? Let's do that. Sure. Raise your hand. Give me voices. Okay, Michelle says yes. All updated 2020, super long too. Super long. Okay. Steve, that's more than half. All right then. Poll audience, that seems like something that we should keep doing. Outstanding. Now, and I mean from start to finish, by the time you're done, you'll be a master. Why did I choose affiliates? Because maybe you don't have a product. And I wanted to avoid that. Antoinette says yes. I want to avoid that. If you don't have a job and if you don't have a product, sell someone else's. Which, when you give it Pam Norris, Deanna. Pam Norris. All right. You got me? Deanna said, oh, okay, cool. Well, you say it out loud. Put that out, so people can go follow the page. Go ahead, so I get the law. No, unmute your mic. Copy and paste in the chat, the YouTube link.
Okay, so the person that Antonio is the person that Satish was speaking about regarding teaching people how to cook online is Mayuri, excuse me. And here is her YouTube link. So if you want to learn how to cook Indian cuisine, go to her YouTube page, follow her, share, like, subscribe, and learn how to cook some Indian cuisine and expand your culture within your home.
Nothing wrong with that at all. So get ready, Law. I'm coming to you, but let me start this off first, though. This is her page, and now she has 19 subscribers. Who's gonna make it 20? Who's gonna make it 20? There you go. There you go. Outstanding. There you go. Just like that. Oh, Mayuri, you want to say something? Oh, there she is.
Yeah. Just 2 days back, I started with this. Oh, thank you for subscribing.
You're very welcome. Would you like to tell us about your channel real quick? I'm such a salesperson. I don't mind at all.
Oh, yeah. So basically, I'm fond of cooking, and now because of lockdown, I'm at home, and I have saved sufficient time of traveling to office. So this is what I'm using, into my passion, you would say. And then I started making videos. I had made videos for 10x book, right? So now I know how to make videos. And then I just thought that I should use this for my cooking hobbies. And then I cooked and I made this video and I just shared it across my connects. They said that you should put it on YouTube. It's nice. And then I said, okay, let me do that. And then there went my first video. Yesterday I uploaded another video and today one more video. So this is how I started.
Y'all see that? Come on, y'all mute your mics and clap for her. That's somebody taking advantage.
Now you're
yes.
All right, let me
Yes. That is how you leverage. There is no shortage of money. No shortage of money. There's just a shortage of effort to go get it.
Yes.
Okay? No shortage of money. That's straight out of 10X, ain't it? There's no shortage of money. Good stuff.
Yes.
Thank you, Mario. Appreciate you. Okay, we've got Law. You're next.
So all three of those classes are definitely needed. What I would love for you to include within the affiliate marketing mastery, because what's changing now, because of everything that's occurring, Amazon actually cut their percentage for affiliates more than half. So a lot of affiliates depend on the income in which they were getting from Amazon. So let's say, for instance, they had like outdoor furniture and things of that nature. It was once 8%. it went down to 5%. Then you have some other categories that are going from 5% down to 1%. So the affiliate marketing is actually changing. And since Amazon started, I'm quite sure other companies are probably going to follow suit with that. So people are losing a lot of money.
No doubt. So I would make sure for sure I add that in there. And it's already completely written. It is a time. I know my writing style. If I was just to, where is it at? It's over 100 hours, right? Depends. To make it faster, it's detailed. It's hundreds of classes per subject. Because it was too big, and I had to make sure it was fantastic. Too big, I had to make sure it's fantastic. So good stuff. How would y'all give me some feedback? You get all three of those. What would you like to see? Anybody? What would you like to see? I'm being vague on purpose. What would you like to see?
I was going to ask earlier. Could you name the three things again that you said earlier?
Affiliate marketing, digital marketing, social media marketing. All 2020. 2020. All 2020. Go ahead, Michelle. You can go.
Oh, and to
last thing we're doing.
What I would like to see with that, for some of us, I mean, yeah, I get it watching the video, but sometimes I get it better by having tangible, being able to read it. So it's like booklets or workbook or something, that where we can print it off if we choose.
Good stuff. I would not have added that, so I'm glad you said that. Let me write that down right now. With workbook. Good stuff. I would not have added that whatsoever. It would not have been added. Very good feedback. Let me tell you something. I never think of workbooks. I am not administrative whatsoever. Just never going to think of workbooks. You understand? I'm just not going to do it. I'm just never going to think of that. So good stuff. What else? What else would you like to see? How would you like to master this? It's the very last thing. How would you like to master this? Affiliate, digital, and then social media. And I mean the whole, my reputation exceeds me, so it's all good. Y'all know what I do. The whole of it, start to finish. Okay, good stuff. I'm from Nigeria. I would love to be a part of this, but I don't know if I'm eligible for the opportunity. Yes, you are. I am Nigerian. Okay, I'll get you. It's okay. Anybody? What would you like to see? Okay, well, we'll poll. Would you like to be a part of the audience? Would you like an audience there? Or yes, or would you like it instructional lecture style? I'm interested to see. And of course, both is always an option too. Okay, a mixture.
How about live mixture, a little bit of live presentations at some point?
Let me not say that. Here's what I'm thinking. If we have audience, because I always like audience because you're going to ask questions that are relevant. And they're going to come from a real place because you'll be like, my name is Michelle. How do I do this? You understand? And then the boomer's going to have different questions than a millennial, etc. It always adds value. There's nothing wrong with that. But should you do that, you can guarantee And I'm probably going to make this one different. And I'm probably going to set it to where when you ask a question or every day or something, every class, you will actually do the exercise and have to share your screen doing the exercise or something like that. Like, do it. You understand? You would have to go do it for hands-on experience. Make sense? All right, Law. That look like a Rona cough. That look like a... You can't cough these days, though, Law. You can't sniffle, can't cough.
Correction, that was a sneeze. And everybody at work has been getting on my nerves with these sneezes.
Grace, tell him what we do.
After if me and Reggie cough, we'd be like, no corona. That's it.
You gotta do it quick, though.
That's it.
You gotta do it quick.
I did it quick.
Yeah.
That's it. You can't do better than that.
I've been sneezing all week. I don't know. Well, I found out it was a product that I was eating that I wasn't aware that had milk in it, so I have an excess amount of milk.
Well, that makes sense.
So it's going through.
Well, as soon as you come to Texas, get ready to start sneezing, because it's in the air. All right, you have to adjust. It just come off the trees, green, and you don't even know. Yeah.
Antonio, Law put in
Yes,
chat
ma'am.
similar to the low self-esteem courses. Did you see that?
Yeah. So the interaction would be similar to the low self-esteem course for sure. But that Timbers and Down made that fantastic. I want to add an additional element. And we're not taking anything away like the low self-esteem. That was fantastic. I want to add an additional element of now let's pause real quick. Law, share your screen. And this is how I would type this message. Let's try you to do one right now. And then you would go in the inbox and do it. You get what I'm saying? Or something like that. Even if you don't share your screen with it, I would still make you do it right then so we can see the results. And hopefully the results will come back during that class or during the subsequent classes as well so we can look at it. Like the Facebook ads class. Yes, absolutely. But it wouldn't just be me doing it. It would be y'all doing it as well. So I think that's going to be good. Well, I know it's going to be good because it's already written. I wrote it. Good stuff. I've never really taught y'all to do Google ads like completely. But you learn all that stuff. You learn everything. Good. Well, that's all I have, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just reiterate one more time. One more again, like they said in the 90s. Okay? One more again. Which rap group is that? Is that the Cotton Candy, Sweet as Gold, the 96 Boys or something like that? Yeah. Okay. Right here. What is your company doing about this? This is today. 10 years wiped out in 4 weeks for a total of 22 million lost jobs in 4 weeks. I can tell you for sure me and Tibbs had a conversation yesterday about creating super security, but from super finance. It's the only security there is. The only security there is a lot of cash flow. Okay? Only security is a lot of cash flow. Deanna, last thing, I've got your notes from Phil and Susan. Got those. So we're going to be activating those today. And then we're going to teach a special class today to help speed up that process. Okay? For Thursday. Good stuff. Michelle G, let me hear from you.
Okay, sorry. I just thought of something that
Good.
with everything that's going on, and can you do something that will help us not just for the short term, but the very long term that this would last? And the reason I'm asking that is because I've read an article yesterday that was local, that Kansas City is possibly considering doing this stay at home, going through 2022. So if that happens, you know,
No, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Deanna, write these three things down. It's time for me to release my recession stuff. Anybody on this? Actually, no, I just make it free regardless. So it's all good. I just make it free. It won't matter. The second thing, you need to come up with just say, I know these words, quarantine until 2022 plan. And then preparing for the 2030 recession. Because that's what I did in 2008. I should probably teach that to everybody else. Sandals, a friend of mine just responded to an email and got 2 things out of a funnel. You should see the email. Should I send you the leads? Should I send you the contact info?
Yes, please.
I'll send you the contact info. But the email is at 809 and 810. 809 and 810. Purchase 2 things. Why am I telling you this?
To give them a call.
That's what we used to do.
Yeah.
We used to just give them a call and, sell them, upsell them, whatever, or whatever they needed, right? The first thing from this meeting, I'll repaste it. That's the most important thing. For the next 7 million customers, we're doing this. We need to micromanage the complete process, right? So we need to know if he was able to enroll.
Okay.
Was there a call to action? Well, you're not asking for a call to action, but if he enrolled, he enrolled. You know what I'm saying? We need to know. Log in to Thinkific, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Got it?
Got it.
All right. Outstanding. Then I set up a phone call sometime with me, you, Phil, and Susan. I know they need to talk to me, but it's going to be some stuff I'll bring up that I'm going to need you on the call. And that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure your business is ready and make sure you're adjusting for 22 million people being laid off. No one cares about anything else. They don't care about your great idea. They care about what you can do to distract them from what's going on, but to help them escape what's going on. Keep your great idea to yourself unless you tailor it to what's going on. The companies that would get cash, or the brands that would get cash right now, are the brands that tailor it to what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, you have to hit people where they're hurting. Be the solution and be the distraction. If Reggie has his leg cut off, if he breaks his leg, you don't come to him saying, do you know my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ? His leg is in pain right now. You understand? He needs some medicine, some morphine, some whiskey, or a hospital. His leg is halfway off. You need to tailor your ministry to the fact that his leg is halfway off. Am I making some sense? Don't be like, Law got his head cut off. He's holding his head with his other hand. But your dreads are nice though. Man, listen, I got this shampoo that you can really use. No, that's the wrong time. I got some shea butter that'll really help. When your hand heal up, I got some shea butter to get rid of that wound. No. Take me to a hospital. It's as crazy as those 2 examples sound. That's what you're going to be doing if you post on Facebook something other than helping the people going through the situation. That's what your Facebook posts are going to sound like. Shea butter, what? Ma'am, my aunt is losing her house. Deanna Grace, you do great research. I need this real quick. There's someone, in fact, let me read the message. I'm going to read the message, but I'm not going to say the name, but I'm going to read the message. Let's see. Oh, right here. I need help. My home is being auctioned in 3 days. I don't want this to happen. In addition to God, do you know of anyone in high places who can help me keep my house? I need to find in Galveston, Texas area, or just whatever. But this is Galveston County, I believe. I need to find some resources. Get with Maurice too. Get with Maurice. I call him right after this hit. Find some links that maybe they can find funding or resources to help keep their house off auction in 3 days. And then send them to me so I can send them to this person. Okay? Make that the first thing you do, because I have no idea how well they're resting 3 days away from auction of a house. They probably cannot be sleeping. And this is a baby boomer, and that's unfair. Okay, this is a baby boomer. I think this person's 68 years old or something like that. No less than 68 for sure. And house going up for auction because they got caught up in all of this stuff. Right? Find some resources, find some links. Get with Maurice. So that's all we can do. I don't know what else, you know what I'm saying? But they don't know what to do. We can at least steer them in some sort of direction. Fair enough? Get that to me first thing. Get with Maurice first, though, because he know all that stuff. He just got all that stuff in his head. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plan better. You can dominate. All right, everybody. Appreciate you. Love you more, Phil. Y'all have a good one. See you at 11 for the marketing training.
Our next guest is the CEO of a Facebook competitor. It is called MeWe. It is a next-gen social platform with a focus on privacy. The company has surpassed 5.5 million members. CEO Mark Weinstein with us now in a Fox Business exclusive. Welcome to the program, Mark. Glad to have you with us. So why the focus on privacy or taking advantage of Facebook's public stumbles?
Well, Deirdre, I'm one of the guys who invented social networks, and social networks were never invented to be what we call now surveillance capitalism, which is what Facebook is. Their members are not customers to serve. They're data to sell and data to target. So it really, MeWe is a fully fledged social network with all the features people love. The privacy is our Privacy Bill of Rights. We don't sell your data. We don't target you. We don't mess up your news feeds. We have a freemium business model, so everything you love is free, and you can, traditional capitalism, great capitalism. You can spend money on in-app purchases, or you can just enjoy the free service. There's nothing, you can't be targeted for your vote or your opinion. It's social media the way it was meant to be.
So then, Mark, honestly, how do you make money? Because we all know when we use Facebook, it's free for the user, but we know because we are not paying that we become the product. So that Facebook is gathering data on us, right. And I think some people even say Facebook isn't a social company, it's a data company. But then how do you make money? Are people paying your company for subscriptions?
No, it's very important. MeWe is free forever. But now we know that the freemium model works, and we're doing great with revenue. We have 2,800 free emojis, but we've got great custom emojis, custom stickers.
So
live
people
voice
pay
and live
you
video
for those?
is a pay option. Right, and live voice, live video, secret encrypted chat. MeWe pages are $1.99 a month, but you reach 100% of your followers all the time. So for $24 a month, you don't have to boost anything. So if you have 500,000 followers or 5,000 followers or 10 million followers, you reach everybody. At Facebook, you reach 5%. And you got to pay to boost, and then their algorithm messes the whole thing up anyhow. So MeWe is really true, pure social media. It's social networking done right, and people love it. We're growing organically with no ads, and we're not even marketing MeWe, and we're growing by tens of thousands of people every day.
So, Mark, we have some stats about your company. As you're speaking, 5.5 million users right now, which is impressive. But how are you going to keep growing that? Because one telephone is not so fun. 2 telephones work. Basically, you need more people to sign up.
Well, people are signing up, Deirdre, every day. And here's the beautiful thing about MeWe. So we also have some major deals that are not announced with some huge influencers worldwide. But even without them, we grew 405% last year. We're targeting, we actually target we'll have over 30 million members by the end of this year, over 150 million by the end of next year. We're growing twice as fast already this year. And people also move in groups. This is really, we have never seen something like this. So constituencies move to people. So many people are censored or blocked or violated on Facebook, and they all move to MeWe. So the growth is fantastic.
Quick question, Mark. You say Facebook, as an aside, should not be broken up. Why is that?
Listen, we compete with Facebook great. Snap competes with Facebook. Twitter competes with Facebook. Breaking up Facebook doesn't solve the problem that they are a surveillance company transacting data. By the way, also transacting data from non-members. They track all of us. Remember, the Cambridge Analytica CEO said they had data on 230 million every adult in America. Now, Facebook's new rules that you talked about today, that's a bunch of BS. Facebook has had rules the whole time. They break their rules all the time. That's the problem. Rules at Facebook mean nothing.
Mark, we thank you very much for the time. Thanks for joining us. Congratulations on the growth.
Thank you, Deirdre.
I'm not sure if you already know this, but you're already absolutely perfect. You're already absolutely great, and you're already living in massive abundance. The most important things that you have is not what you have, it's not what you do, it's what you know. Because the people who do know what you need to know to lead the middle class, they're in the top 1%, and they control 96% of the world's income. 97% of this world is trading time for money, and that is not the way to become rich, it's not the way to become wealthy, and it is absolutely not the way to leave the middle class. There are 7.8 billion people in the world right now, and they all want to learn how to make money and how to leave the middle class. But the way to become a master at anything is to learn all the rules and then bend them to your favor. Right now in this world, there are 2,057 billionaires. Right now. So if you think becoming a billionaire is impossible, that's 2,057 people that have already proved that impossibility incorrect. And if you think that's crazy, there are 46.8 million millionaires in the world, worldwide right now. Now think about that. 46.8 million millionaires, and that number grows 1,730 millionaires every single day. Money is everywhere. You don't need to max out your credit cards. You don't need to borrow from granddad and grandma. Just look behind me. Look at all the wealth sitting behind me in this junkyard. It's insane how much money is everywhere, and you don't need to go out there and beg, borrow, and steal to get it. You just need to know the rules of making money and how to leave the middle class. Essentially, all you need to know is the algorithm of making money, the rules of making money. All you need to know is what to do and how to do it, and you can leave the middle class. Any industry, yoga, golf, underwater basket weaving, clipping fingernails, it doesn't matter. All you have to do is know how to do it, how to get it done, and then find somebody to teach you how to do it, how to get it done, and you will be able to leave the middle class. If you're not getting my point, it's real simple. Whatever you have up here, as long as you understand the rules of leaving the middle class, as long as you understand how to get money, you can take what's up here and get wealthy from what you already have. Right now, the very thing you know up here is already being searched 1,000 times a second on Google. Someone right now, actually 1,730 people right now are going to become a millionaire from the stuff that you have in your head. Why can't this be you? I mean, it's 1,730 people with your ideas that are no better than you, that are going to leave the middle class, become a millionaire. Why are you not next? So how do we do this? How do we take what you know and apply it to objective money-making secrets and then allow you to leave the middle class? How do we take you from where you are and let you escape to where you want to go? So how do we make all this money or take all this knowledge from the Warren Buffetts, from the Elon Musk? How do we take everything that everyone before you has done, and how do we take all of that and then put it in your head so you can leave a legacy for your family? My name is Antonio T. Smith Jr. 32 years ago, I lived in a trash can. That's right, from 6 to 14, I had no running water, no electricity, no anything, and somehow I'm in the top 1% today. Not because I had the right background, not because I had a silver spoon in my mouth, simply because being homeless made me learn how to make money. I retired when I was 29 years old. I'm more than likely younger than you. I'm one of the top 1% income earners in one of the richest countries in the world. What I learned how to do when I was 6 years old was learn how to generate enough money to eat some cookies so I wouldn't die to death from starvation. From there, I learned how to go from cookies to a meal, from a meal to clothes, to shelter, to everything else that supplied my necessary needs. When I was 6, I was forced to learn how to make money, and now that's what I'm going to do and help you do. I've seen amazing results. I have my own economy. I've homeschooled my own children, and I wrote a book that teaches you every single thing that I know about making money, every single thing that other people know about making money, and most importantly, all the stuff that we don't tell you. Because the truth is, and you know it like I know it, the most honest, the most hardworking, unselfish people on planet Earth live in the middle class. Yet, your honesty, your unselfishness, your devout religion-going self is not enough to get to the top 1%, and that's not fair. The second half of my life has been not about how much money I make, but how I will be remembered from all the money that I have made. And I've been trying to teach everybody how to get out the middle class. I'm the crazy guy famous on the internet for trying to create 100,000 millionaires. I've created 8 so far. I got a 9th one on the way, all the way from India. That's pretty cool. And what I want to tell you is something very simple. It's been hard. It's been absolutely hard to help people leave the middle class, not because of the people, because the system would rather keep you being someone else's money instead of you having your own economy and having the money come find and flow to you. It was frustrating because I knew that anybody can make money. And if you knew what I knew, you would change your life. Over the last few years, I've built a large following of over 500,000 people every month that pay me for me to give them advice. Well, that's been exciting for me. And the cool thing is I've created thousands of six-figure earners. I've created millionaires. I've created people who can live their dreams and hold on to their legacies. And now my eyes are on you to create you to what you need to be great. I have been teaching my principles and these principles to hundreds of thousands of people around the world, every country, all continents, and anyone who has taken them seriously, written them down, and applied them have a 100% success rate of leaving the middle class. I've taught these secrets to my following and my inner network, and I've watched them go from 4 figures to 5 figures, 5 figures to 6 figures, 7 figures, all the way to 8. Everything that I've ever learned from millionaire mentors, billionaire mentors, and everything I learned from being homeless, and everything that got me into the top 1%, I have placed inside of a book. To date, it is the longest book that I've ever written, the most best book that I've ever written, and that book is called The Richest Man and the Trash Can, and I'm offering it to you today for free. This book is going to show you how to become wealthy into the top 1% and leave the middle class. This book is going to give you a step-by-step plan if you're 30 years old, all the way to 70 years old, how to get into the top 1%. If you're a teenager, how to get to the top 1%. If you're a millennial, how to get to the top 1%. It's going to teach you how to make 6 figures immediately, teach you how to get to $1 million immediately, and all that good stuff. Plus, I'm going to give you the 36 objective laws of leaving the middle class. Plus, I'm going to give you every last one of my secrets that have made me rich. You have to understand that leaving the middle class is the most important fight that you're going to have in your life. And to be honest with you, and you can kind of relate to this, it almost takes $450,000 a year just to be broke in America. And that's just in America. If you don't leave the middle class, which is actually an illusion, then you are going to have a really hard time. think about it for a second. Most of you going to be watching this are going to be baby boomers, and you've been sold a bad check. They lied to you. Your retirement was not enough for you to live comfortable, and I'm going to give you this book for free so you can figure out how to triple your retirement and then quadruple your retirement, and then, as Grant Cardone would say, 10x your retirement so you can live the life that's worthy of you. I want you to remember that leaving the middle class is the most important battle that you could ever face in your entire life, especially for your family. So consider this video, this book, your friendly tap on the shoulder. I want to send you a free copy of this book because I believe that abundance is your birthright. I believe that abundance is freedom, and I believe that this book is right for you. In fact, I believe in that so much that I will send you the book for free. All you have to do is cover the cost of shipping. I'll eat the cost. I'll take the loss. And all you have to do is get the book and dominate your reality right now and apply the principles so you can be the best person for your life that is yours. Fill out the form sitting right there to the right. Go ahead, dominate your reality. I can't wait to send you my book. I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to have you as someone that's been on the journey with me. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plan better. You can dominate.